standard bidding document, procurement of works above Newton 5 million. Purpose. Its purpose is to instruct the bidders on procedure for submission of bids, describe goods or works to be produced, inform the bidders of criteria for evaluation, define conditions of the contract. The contents of standard bidding documents are Section 1, Instruction to Bidders, Section 2, Bidding Data Sheet, Section 3, Eligible Countries, Section 4, Evaluation and Qualification Criteria, Section 5, Bidding Forms, Section 6, General Conditions of Contract, Section 7, Special Conditions of Contract, Section 8, Specifications and Performance Requirements, Section 9, Drawings, Section 10, Contract Forms. Section 1, Instruction to Bidders. Instructions to bidders help bidders prepare responsive bids in line with the employer's requirements, include information on bid submission, opening, evaluation, and contract award. Contractor performance, payments, and contractual obligations are covered in other sections. These are the instructions to bidders. Section 2, Bidding Data Sheet. This section consists of provisions that are specific to each object of procurement and that supplements the information or requirements included in Section 1, Instruction to Bidders. Section 3, Eligible Countries. Eligibility for provision of goods, works, and service in RGOB financed procurement. The Royal Government of Bhutan permits firms and individuals from all countries to participate in RGOB financed projects. Exception to this rule exists when the Royal Government of Bhutan prohibits commercial relation with specific countries based on its law and official regulation. The Royal Government of Bhutan, in compliance with the decision from the United Nations Security Council under Chapter 7 of the United Nations Charter, prohibits the import of goods from a particular country or any payments to entities in that country. Currently, the following countries are excluded from bidding. Firstly, China, with reference to paragraph 1.1 given above, North Korea and Iran, with reference to paragraph 1.2 given above. Section 4, Evaluation and Qualification Criteria. This section contains all the criteria that the employer shall use to evaluate bids and qualify bidders through post-qualification. No other factors, methods, or criteria shall be used other than specified in this bidding document. The bidder shall provide all the information requested in the forms included in Section 5, Bidding Forms. These are the evaluation and qualification criteria. Section 5, Bidding Form. This section provides the standard format for bid form and bid security, if required, that are to be submitted by the bidder. This section also contains the form of notification award, Form 2, and the contract agreement, Form 3, which when completed, incorporates any corrections or modifications to the accepted bidder relating to amendments permitted by the Instruction to Bidders, General Conditions of Contract, and Special Condition of Contract. The form for performance security, Form 5, and advance payment security, Form 6, when required, are to be completed by the successful bidder after contract award. These are the bidding forms required. Section 6, General Conditions of the Contract. In this section, read in conjunction with the Special Conditions of Contract and other documents listed therein, should be a complete document expressing all the rights and obligations of the parties. General clauses that establish how the project is to be administered. Contain basic expressions of rights, duties, and limitations of the entities involved, usually in the form of published standard documents that include principles common to most construction contracts. These are the general conditions of contract. Section 7, Special Conditions of Contract. This section provides clauses specific to the special conditions to a particular contract. This can be modified according to requirements specific to the contract. In preparing this section, the following aspects should be checked. Information that complements provision of the CC must be incorporated. Amendments and/or supplements to provisions of the CC as necessitated by the circumstances of the specific purchase must be incorporated. Section 8. Specifications and performance requirements. Materials and workmanship should be of the highest quality and subject to approval by the employer or engineer. The works should comply with the latest Indian standards, International Standards Organization specifications, and environmental codes of practice for highways and roads. The contractor must make necessary modifications as directed by the engineer during inspection, and any substandard work must be rectified at the contractor's expense. The engineer may request field or laboratory tests, and the cost of such tests will be borne by the contractor. Equivalency of standards and codes may be accepted with a prior review and written consent of the project manager, provided they ensure equal or higher quality. All materials must be approved and meet specified quality requirements. Materials must be approved by the engineer before use, and any rejected materials must be removed from the site. If a specification for a particular work item is not available, the relevant specification from the current SQCA specification or applicable IS codes should be followed. In the absence of specific specifications, sound engineering practice, as determined by the engineer, will apply, and the engineer's decision on all specification matters is final and binding on the contractor. Section 9. Drawing. A simplified map showing the location of the site in relation to the local geography, indicating major roads, posts, airports, and railroads is helpful. The construction drawings, even if not fully developed, must show sufficient details to enable bidders to understand the type and complexity of the work involved and the price of the bill of quantities. Section 10. Contract forms. This section contains forms which, once completed, will form part of the contract. The forms for performance security and advance payment security, when required, shall only be completed by the successful bidder after contract award. The contract forms are letter of acceptance, contract, performance demand bank guarantee for advance payment, and retention money security demand guarantee.